So I was sitting here having quiet time with God and trying to read a little bit in my Bible, and I wasn't really understanding much of anything. I tried to listen to a little bit of a sermon. I felt like God was telling me to put it down and to just put it away. And I'm like, why? I'm seeking you. But none of it was really hitting me or anything. So finally, I put the phone down and just closed my eyes and tried to talk to God in my head, and I realized that I'd gotten back into a place where a big part of me didn't feel like I was worthy to even be in God's presence. I'm wondering why I'm not feeling God's presence. It's because I don't even think I'm worthy to be in His presence. Um, and I'm not worthy to be His son, and I'm not worthy to be this and that. And that's true, but God sent Jesus. Uh, 2 Corinthians 5:21 says, "He who knew no sin became sin for our sake, so that we might become the righteousness of God." And the righteousness of God was what the Jews thought they could attain if they had kept the entire law and commandments perfectly. And so, by accepting Jesus and His blood washing us clean, our faith in Him to God makes us look as the righteousness of God, as if we've kept the laws and the prophets and the commandments, as if we've kept the law and the commandments perfectly. We are clothed with righteousness, with Jesus' righteousness, because we've accepted Him on and Him over our lives. And so, although we, without God, are not worthy of anything because we're sinners, with God, that is made new, and with God, we have the righteousness of God. And again, this is as I'm learning and growing in the Lord. This isn't always perfect. Uh, this isn't always perfect, but I, it hit me that although I don't think I'm worthy, God sees me and sees my faith in Jesus and accounts it to me as righteousness, instead of seeing me and saying, well, you haven't kept the laws, you haven't kept the commandments, whatever. You do this, you're not good enough, you're not whatever. That's the accuser. That's the devil. That's Satan. Satan's name means the accuser. He's the adversary, right? And so I'm realizing it's God sees us and sees our faith in Christ and accounts it to us as righteousness. Like, we are righteous before the Lord, which is crazy because we don't deserve to be righteous before the Lord. But He's given it to us as a gift anyway, and it's absolutely amazing. And just a great reminder for this morning. Hope that helps.